If you're living in New Zealand on a visa or planning to move here, the rules of the game just completely change. The government is getting stricter than ever before. And one mistake could now cost you everything. First up, deportation rule. If resident breaks the law, the government can now deport them up to 20 years after they first arrived. That's double the old limit. It was 10 years before. If you're on temporary visa and break the law, your right to appeal is officially gone. And if you drop a refugee claim, you're locked out of from appealing for any other visa from inside the country. The bottom line is zero room for error. Now, let's talk about work visas because this affects your wallet. If you are on working holiday visa or migrant exploitation visa, you are now legally blocked from running a business or working for yourself. Now, no side hustle, no freelancing. On top of that, no open visa holders is allowed to hire other workers anymore. Partners of workers and students, you're still safe. You can now still start a business. But for everyone else, the independent hustle route is tightening up. But it's not all bad news. If you are aiming for residency, things are getting a bit clearer this August. They are introducing the wage lock-in rule. That means if the official median wage goes up later, your requirement is stay locked to what they were when you started working experience. Plus, if you have professional NZ registration, your English test is now valid for 5 years instead of 2. So it is to start a side business, but the actual path to residency is getting solid roadmap. Let's talk about budget 2026. If you invest overseas, the tax-free limit just doubled from $50,000 to $100,000. Less paperwork for everyday investors, but the government is hunting for cash. They're hitting banks with brand new fees, which means you can expect banks to pass those costs onto your account. Fees by next year. They are also cracking down heavily on small businesses to audit every single dollar of tax. Expect the tax department to be watching very closely. Finally, a quick warning. Immigration New Zealand has a new portal for family visas. They're processing those first. If you have an old draft sitting in the old system, submit it right now or we'll delete it. Here is the ultimate reality check. Politicians keep promising to cut immigrations, but the actual data shows immigration numbers just shot up 182% in the first quarter. The truth, the New Zealand desperately needs international workers to keep running, even if they are making rules tougher to navigate. What do you think? Are these new rules fair, or is the government going too far?